Hey, Aaron here. Super humbled, super happy to be with you to be able to go through this induction. So that means you can put this goal in your future so you can have what you want to have in life. You can do the things you want to do, but most of all, become the person that you want to be in life. So truly happy, truly humbled to be with you while we go through this. Now, just remember, what we're going to be going through now is a process of putting that goal in your future. You're going through active imagination, and it will involve, for some people, shutting your eyes. So please don't be driving a car while you do this. Please don't operate heavy machinery while you do this, because it may involve you needing to relax a little bit and go through the motions. Wonderful. So what we're about to do is, in a moment, I'm going to take you through an induction. And what's going to happen is I'm going to make sure you have your evidence procedure. Make sure you have the image, the picture of how you know you're going to have your goal, how you know you're going to have achieved your outcome. And then within that, you're going to step into that image. And when you step into that image, you're going to be able to look around and you're going to be able to feel the feelings. I'm going to tell you to amplify those feelings. I'm going to tell you to amplify the colors, the sounds. And as you do that, I want to make sure that you're making that image, that evidence procedure, so compelling for you that it's going to drive you towards having that in your life. After that, I'm then going to get you to maybe shut your eyes or keep your eyes open, however you want to do it. But I'm going to get you to rise above your body where you are now. And then when you rise above your body, you're going to take your picture with you. And I'm going to have you notice that you can see your future in one direction of where you are now. So as you're sitting where you are now, you're going to rise above high enough where you can actually see into your future. And then you can see a line, and that line will be your future. However that is, where it goes straight out from your body. It might go from left to right, might go from right to left. However it is within you, around you, that's it. You'll see some form of line. And as you know when you're going to have this outcome, you're then going to float out towards that outcome. So you're going to float out towards the outcome. And then as you get to that date where you would achieve the thing that you're about to achieve, the goal that you're set, you're going to float above that. And as you're floating above that, I'm going to get you to take 3 big breaths. And they're called ha breaths. This comes from Huna. And what a ha breath is, it comes with the fire. It comes with a lot of energy. So it's going to build even more energy up into that image. So what you're going to do is take a deep breath in and then out. And you're going to breathe that energy as you hold the image out in front of you like this. Hold the image and you're going to breathe. You're going to do 3 breaths. How many? 3 breaths. You're going to do 3 breaths in that moment. And after you do the 3 breaths, you're going to drop the image. You're going to let go of it. You're going to see it float down towards your timeline. As you see it floats down before your time, towards your timeline, it'll then hit your timeline. And as it hits your timeline, I'll then take you on a journey. That journey is looking at your timeline and then understanding the things that you need to do in order to achieve that. And as you slowly float back towards now, along your timeline, you're going to notice what you need to achieve. You're going to notice the key things that you need to achieve in order to achieve that goal. All right, let's get started. So I want you to take a deep breath, relax a little bit, and if you need to, just find your place of comfort in this moment. As you take a deep breath in, I want you to notice your image. Bring up in your mind's eye the image of how you know you've achieved this outcome, your evidence procedure, what it is that you can see that makes you know that you have achieved what you need to achieve, this intention that we're setting right now. And as you look at that, I want you to, as you look through your own eyes, I want you to see yourself step into that image. So you're looking through your own eyes in that image. See yourself looking through your own eyes. And as you look around, I want you to notice the colors. And if there's certain colors in there, I want you to turn those colors up. Turn those colors up so they're most compelling for you, most vibrant for you in your life, for who you are. And if there's any sounds around you, if there's any sounds, turn those sounds up like a dial on a TV. Turn those sounds up so that means that is most compelling for you. And then feelings. If you have any feelings in that image while you stand there looking at what you're looking at, doing what you're doing, if there's any feelings, I want you to amplify those feelings, times those feelings by 2, amplify, double the intensity of those feelings so it's most compelling for you. And then double them again, double that feeling again, double that feeling again. So it literally resonates throughout your whole entire body. It starts to ooze out of you the feelings that you feel inside there. And now I want you to step out of that image. Step out of that image, and in your mind's eye, I want you to hold on to that image with both hands. Now I want you to rise above your timeline, rise up above your line, rise up above where you are now, rise up into the sky, rise up higher and higher and higher. And as you rise up, carrying your picture with you, I want you to notice that you can see down there where you're looking at where you are now, you can see there's like a line, and that line is your future. It's your future line. And I want you to notice that line, because now we're going to slowly float out above that line. Slowly float out. And as you're floating out above that line, I want you to notice that you can see parts of your life down there, the future that you're creating now, on that line, in that line, and around that line. And as you float out to the point in which you have achieved the outcome that you're taking with you. Float out towards that point. And as you float out towards that point, you notice you get towards that point in time in which you have achieved this outcome. And now as you're floating above that time, I want you to hold your picture right in front of you, and I want you to energize that picture with 3 hard breaths. So take a deep breath in and out. Take another deep breath in and out. And one more deep breath in. And feel the energy that's running through that image now, connecting to your arms as you hold that. Now I want you to let go of that image. Let go of that image and notice that it's connected to you still energetically. And as it floats down towards your timeline, you notice that picture floating down towards your timeline. It hasn't hit it yet, but now it hits your timeline. It hits the time in which you have achieved this outcome, and whoosh, your whole timeline lights up. You start to see your future, your past, everything lighting up in relation to you making this choice now, the choice to achieve this thing that you want to have in your life, that you will have in your life. And as you look back towards now, you start to see certain little aspects, 3 in particular, that pop up. And there's 3 little checkpoints for your unconscious mind. And that is your checkpoints that you need to achieve, those things that you need to achieve to have achieved this goal now. And as you slowly float back towards now, looking down at your timeline, you take a mental note of each 3 things that you need to achieve, that you have achieved in order to have this outcome, to have this intention, to have this goal. And as you take those mental notes or make those mental notes, you float all the way back towards now. You float back towards now and you float down into your body, where you're now looking through your own eyes. And on the count of 3, you'll be wide awake, energized, ready to be able to kick some big goals, to be able to achieve the things you want to have, be the person you want to be in life. 1, 2, 3, feeling wide awake, opening your eyes, feeling vibrant and amazing, knowing that you can now have the things that you want to have, because in this present moment now, in all these present moments, this is where you create your future. And in any given moment, anything can happen, so long as that you believe it to be true and that you can have it. Enjoy.